in order to be able to control our anger. It helps to know how anger is defined and how emotions are defined in general. Emotions are states of feeling that are expressed through different signals in our brain, preparing and notifying our body to take action in different circumstances. Emotions have helped us survive on this planet and have given us the ability to adapt to harmful stimuli. For example, if a bear is coming after you and you were overwhelmed with pleasure and had all these warm, fuzzy feelings, you'd probably try and give it a hug. And then the bear would maul you, and you would, at the very least, be extraordinarily injured. Now, instead of our brain sending signals of pleasure throughout our nervous system at the sight of a bear or lion, we instead receive signals of fear and terror and nervousness, possibly anxiety. Our bodies have developed these different emotional states through adaptations and complex mechanisms in order to deal with the world around us. And every single emotion you have exists for a reason. And as you become cognizant of your emotions, you'll be able to better respond to what your body and brain are trying to tell you. So it is important to be able to tap in and recognize the various emotional stimuli that exist in your life and the possible and potential reasons for why you're having those different stimuli, so that you can then change your external environment and help progress in terms of emotional experience, reducing the emotions you don't want to experience and having more of the emotions that you do want to experience, all within a healthy balance. Your emotional responses also help give rise to states of mind that allow you to perceive exactly what is a problem and what is not a problem. Now, when things trigger reward mechanisms, we are inclined to do that thing again. And if they trigger sadness or pain, we try to avoid those things. Anger, specifically, is aroused for many different reasons, and there are different emotional levels of anger, such as irritation, frustration, angst, and then even rage. So having anger in and of itself is not necessarily a bad thing. It is a mechanism in which you can help determine what is going wrong in your environment. So being stuck in a traffic jam, for example, can arouse anger in a lot of people. You want to be going 60 miles an hour, yet you're going 4, and you're lucky to go 4 miles an hour at that. There's also the added frustration of not knowing how long this pain you are currently experiencing is going to last. So, oh, come on, I just want to be out of the traffic jam. 20 minutes later, really? I'm still in the traffic jam? That can cause your irritation to increase further and further. So, this causes a lot of people to be extremely irritated when they're in a traffic jam. And when people are in these extreme irritations, it is much easier to move from extremely irritated into rage mode. So, think of it. I mean, if you're already really irritated, what's it going to take to set you off to be further irritated? Probably not that much. So the trick here is to be able to be cognizant of your irritation levels and find ways to move back into a calm state of mind as soon as you notice yourself starting to become irritated. Figure out what the problem is, how to solve it, take deep breaths, remain calm, recognizing that this anger will pass. Tell yourself to stop thinking these negative thoughts many different ways, so that you will be able to handle any further irritations that come your way. And there are several techniques on how to notice when you're becoming irritated and what exactly you need to do about it so that you can remain calm and in control. And these things will be discussed in the next video.